Hi, my name is Dr. Rob DeBeese, and I wanted to welcome you here today to the next Dr. Rob's whiteboard session. Thanks for tuning in. Today, the topic we're going to be discussing is the cause to yo-yo weight gain and weight loss and how to stop it. There's nothing more frustrating to a person that's trying to get their body healthy and lose weight than to actually lose 20 or 30 pounds to only put that 20 or 30 pounds back on, sometimes even more, within the next few months or within the next year or so, right? When you lose 30 pounds and then gain 35, incredibly frustrating, incredibly upsetting, especially when that's your pattern of life, right? This roller coaster of weight gain and weight loss. So today we're going to talk about how to stop this pattern, right? Because it's so frustrating, so annoying. So let's cover and understand what's happening with these cases some of the times. This is one of the causes. There's other ones, but we're going to cover this one here. So this here represents a gland. And this gland produces fat-burning hormone. But it only produces fat-burning hormone when diet and exercise stimulate it to. That hormone is actually a chemical message. And your hormones, they travel all through the body, through the bloodstream, to communicate with the different cells, to give these messages to the cells. So the diet and exercise stimulates the gland to make this fat-burning hormone. The fat-burning hormone travels through the body, through the bloodstream. It finds a cell, and it plugs into the cell's receptor. Notice on the surface of the cell here, there's this little receptor. And these guys fit together like a jigsaw puzzle piece, like a lock and key. They fit right together. So this fat-burning hormone plugs into that receptor. It then gives a message to the cell, and if it's a fat-burning hormone, the message it's going to be, or the command instruction, is burn fat. So this hormone is going to want to tell this particular cell to burn fat, and it will do so. The problem that we run into is this. What happens if this gland here is broken? What happens if this gland here does not work right? One of two things are going to happen. The first thing is a person will exercise and they'll diet and they'll be really good. But this gland, if it's too beat up, is not going to be able to make enough of the fat-burning hormone to be able to cause the cell to burn fat. So this person's not really going to lose much weight. It's going to be a struggle, a real big struggle for them to lose weight. The second thing can happen is the gland is beaten up, but the person diets so intensely, or they exercise so strictly, or they're just perfect on this fad diet or eating program that they're on, and it forces this exhausted gland to make fat-burning hormone. And the gland will reluctantly make the fat-burning hormone. It'll kick it out. And it'll cause the cell to burn fat. And the person will lose weight. But the more this person forces this gland into making and producing the fat-burning hormone through diet and exercise, the weaker this gland is going to get. And it's going to get weaker and weaker and weaker with the more diet and exercise this person does. And then when they stop their diet, the gland's going to go, oh God, thank God. I am exhausted. I am not going to make any more fat-burning hormone for a while. So now what happens is the person just lost maybe 30 pounds, but the gland is so damaged, its production of fat-burning hormone goes down. And when that production of fat-burning hormone goes down, your weight often goes back up. So then what happens is the person just lost 20 pounds, but they damage the gland more. So the gland's making even less fat-burning hormone than it was when the person first started the exercise or diet program. So now they've lost 20 pounds, but they gained back 25 because the gland is in even a more weak state or a weaker state. So now the person, they do it again. They're like, oh my God, I just got to get this weight off. So again, intensely diet, intense exercise. They force the gland to produce the fat-burning hormone. They lose the 25 pounds, but the gland gets damaged even more. Now they put back on 30 or 35. And this is a vicious cycle. Losing 30, gaining 35. Losing 35, gaining 40. Until eventually the gland is so beat up and the person's exhausted from all the yo-yo dieting that the diet doesn't work anymore. Now the gland is too beat up. So how do we stop this? What do we need to do? the first thing that we need to do is find out what glands in the person's body are damaged. Now in my office, there is a unique lab type of test that I've developed that we use in our facility. This is not an outside lab test that we do. I do plenty of outside labs, blood work, all that other type of stuff, but this is a unique procedure that I do inside my office. We analyze saliva, DNA, and urine, and we can basically help to uncover the gland or organ in the body, or glands or organs in the body that are stressed, that are maybe having difficulty in producing the fat-burning hormone that's needed. So once you uncover it, you then have to determine why that gland is being damaged. And then once you know why the gland is being damaged, sometimes these glands are damaged because of toxins that have gotten into them. And there's other things that can damage the glands too. There's viruses, there's metals, like heavy metals, there's all different types of compounds and situations that arise in the body that could damage the gland. The point is we have to identify what's damaging the gland. Once we do that, then from there we know, okay, this is how this particular person should eat. So not only are they losing weight through their diet, but they're also repairing the gland. See, so they're not forcing the gland into producing fat-burning hormone, and as a result of that, the gland's getting weaker and they gain weight. What we're basically doing with the patient is we're having them eat correctly to help heal that particular gland, to support the body in its healing of that gland. We're giving them the proper supplements and nutrition so we can support the healing of that gland. So now the person's losing weight, but they're losing weight and getting healthy at the same time, right? It's get the body healthy so you can lose weight, not force the body to lose weight and then you'll get healthy. It doesn't quite work that way. So I hope you've enjoyed this. This is one of the underlying causes to yo-yo dieting, and that's the way you can handle it. So I hope you've all enjoyed that and got something great out of it. Have a great day.